Happening now, winter weather returns. Slick driving for much of the area. Our AD Simcoe with a report coming up. A local tax preparer warns of potential IRS scams.
And I'm Dakota Hunter in the First Defense Weather Center. Pretty snowy out there right now. We'll take a look at Doppler vision. We'll take a look at future scan, and spring comes back. We'll talk about it coming up.
I'm Ryan Hedrick at the Phone Zone Sports Desk. St. Bonaventure is scorching. St. Joe's is demoralized. And Ryan Shazier is just an amazing athlete. All that and more in sports next.
And Olympic gold for Team USA. A big win that's 20 years in the making. That's news now for Thursday, February 22nd, 2018.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works Studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us. Happy Thursday to you. I'm Justin Gould. Our top story, winter weather has returned to Western New York. Video coming in from across the area from Randolph's Sensation Salon and Day Spa shows some flakes coming down there. A wintry mix of freezing rain, sleet, and snow coated much of the roadways this morning. Coming into Jamestown, snow cover caused some slick driving conditions there for motorists. The National Weather Service has issued a winter weather advisory until 4 p.m. this afternoon. Finally, in downtown Jamestown, some snow-covered sidewalks caused slippery conditions for many people in that area, but cars still slid down Main Street at the corner of 3rd and Main, a block away from our downtown studio. Forecasters say snow will eventually turn to rain as we head throughout the afternoon. That could even add more to the driving conditions out there. Our AD Simcoe is standing by on 3rd Street with a look at what's happening outside of our door. AD.
Thank you, Justin. I'm AD Simcoe with Western New York News Now out here on the corner of 3rd Street and Pine, where this stuff continues to fall. This morning's commute was a little bit dangerous and very slippery as you started out your day. This stuff is a little different than the fluffy snow that we normally see. It's more like ice, compacts easily and freezes. So be careful out there today. We're going to check in with Dakota Hunter later to see how long we can expect this stuff to last and just when our warm-up is coming. So I'm going to send it back to you, Justin. Stay in there where it's nice and warm, not out here in the cold where, yes, even in the cold and snow, coverage comes first. I'm AD Simcoe with Western New York News Now. Back to you, Justin.
A true Western New Yorker, AD, thank you. Forecaster Dakota Hunter's here now with a live look at First Defense Doppler. Lots of activity going on, Dakota.
Yes, we do. We have a lot of snow going on. Well, it's actually not especially a lot of snow, but especially when it's coming down, that is making it a lot more slick. Let's take a look at Lynx 2. This is Doppler vision, and there you see the live sweep right there. And let me go ahead and move this over here so you can see that it looks like now we're starting to get into this snow band. The rain is now transitioning over to snow down in Jamestown's direction as we're starting to get that rain starting to come on in. But the snow has started to work a little bit farther northward now. But again, not a lot of snow is expected up here. And as we kind of zoom it in just a little bit here, woo! I zoomed in a little too much there, but there you go. There's just kind of a wide view for you to see where the snow is right now, and that is a live sweep on Doppler vision. So the rain's starting to come into Jamestown right now, and it looks like that will continue maybe with a few mixed precipitation as well. We'll break down all of that, plus today's forecast, and spring comes back. We'll talk about it in just a couple of minutes. Back to you, Justin.
All right, looking forward to it, Dakota. Thank you. Tax season is in full swing, and now a local tax preparer is warning filers of tax return scams. H&R Block's Emily Graham says sometimes you don't even know that fraud has occurred.
With the tax return, they come in, file the return, and we say everything's all set to go, and we send it, and we get a ding back from the IRS now with all of this electronic technology. You know, within, before they leave the desk practically, that their return was rejected, and the rejection reason was you can't file 2 tax returns with this same primary Social Security number.
And Graham said that if fraud occurs, you can still file your taxes on paper. The IRS would then investigate fraud, and Graham said that the victim would have to work to restore their identity. She says, protect yourself in the first place by keeping your Social Security number private, and shared documents, you should shred them as well. Shred important documents, that don't leave them around. She said sometimes people even leave them sitting in their car. Just crazy. Well, Jamestown Police and the Jamestown BPU are asking individuals or businesses to call 911 should they receive a suspicious call from someone claiming to work for the BPU. Police say a business reported that a person called them to inform them that they owed a large sum of money. The person reportedly instructed the business to pay cash at a certain location, or else their service would be shut off and terminated. An investigation revealed that this was indeed a scam and that the business is in good standing with the BPU. The BPU is reminding the community that this isn't a legitimate policy of theirs, and you should contact police. We check back in now with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, who's here once again.
Yes, and boy, phone scams. I mentioned
Scary
it a while
stuff, right?
back. Yeah, I mean, those things are very scary when you get a phone scam. But let's go take a look at the Sky Vision camera network first of all. And boy, you can see some of the snow that has came down already. And we probably had at least about an inch or 2 so far. That's the Sky Vision camera from Lakewood. Temperature is 34 degrees with a dew point of 33. Now, of course, with the temperatures being this cool, I don't want to say cold because this is around average actually, it's actually causing some slippery conditions out there, especially this morning, so you need to take it easy out there. The forecast for today then, snow will continue throughout the early hours today, otherwise changing to pockets of freezing rain throughout the afternoon hours, going 33 around the valleys to 37 at the Lake Erie shoreline with a northeast wind at 3 to 7. And Justin mentioned it earlier, the National Weather Service issued a winter weather advisory for, if it will come up, there it is, for pretty much the southern tier, Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, and Allegheny counties, and then areas back off to the east. This goes until 4 p.m. this afternoon, and that is for the potential for some very slick driving conditions as well as a few inches of snow. Remember, that storm system is actually, the track of it is actually kind of coming closer to our area, but we think the heaviest amounts of the snow will be eastward. So once again, pretty much the same story there. A winter weather advisory does remain in effect until 4 o'clock for that. We'll break down all of that, plus that Quick Solution 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes.
All right, Dakota, thank you. Twitter says it's taking new steps to cripple spam bots on its platform. The company's safety manager issued a statement Wednesday saying adjustments were made to Twitter and TweetDeck, limiting coordination from various posts and various accounts. Users won't be able to post identical or nearly identical content across multiple accounts at a time, and they won't be able to retweet or like posts from numerous accounts at the same time. This, of course, trying to counter spam. The goal is to prevent users from creating and controlling accounts in an organized fashion to achieve a particular goal, such as making a particular point of view appear in multiple areas. Twitter would not comment on how many accounts will be removed if they're deemed spam. Coming up next here, doctors are already thinking ahead to next year's flu season, and they have good news for those of you who don't like the needle. And later, Olympic gold for Team USA. A sweet victory against a big rival. We'll tell you about it coming up.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
It's tax time, so get to Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown for all of your vehicle needs. Service, inspection, vehicle sales, they do it all. For all of your automotive, motorcycle, and ATV service needs, Express Bike and Auto even offers financing. Your true one-stop vehicle shop is Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown. They're located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension next to Quick Fill. Express Bike and Auto in Jamestown. Stop looking, start saving today.
WNY News Now is sponsored by Chautauqua Audio Works, 3335 South Roberts Road in Fredonia. More than a music store. Call 679-4333. Call now, 679-4333.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Next flu season, you'll be able to get your vaccine without a needle. FluMist, the nasal spray influenza vaccine, has already been approved for the 2018-19 season. Now, it's been off the market for 2 years because of its poor performance compared to the actual shot, but the company that makes it said Wednesday that a reformulated vaccine is much better. They've tested it with 200 kids and suggests that it is doing the job quite well. The advisory committee that decides which vaccines are available on the U.S. market agreed. The CDC said 84 children have died since October when the current flu season began. 3 out of 4 children who died from the flu had not gotten a flu vaccine. The CDC recommends that everyone over the age of 6 months get a vaccine every single year. And an Olean man is facing several charges after police say he fled the scene of a crash on Buffalo Road in the town of Allegheny Tuesday night. The Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office says the driver of the vehicle, 30-year-old Ronald Nelly, was located in the city of Olean later in the evening. A passenger in the vehicle that he allegedly hit sustained serious injuries and was transported to ECMC in Buffalo. Deputies arrested Nelly, charging him with unlawful fleeing a police officer, causing serious injury to a third party, and leaving the scene of a personal injury crash. He was arraigned and remanded to the Cattaraugus County Jail in lieu of $25,000 cash bail. And surgery is not always the answer for chronic back pain sufferers. In today's Health Minute, Kim Hutcherson has an alternative that can provide some relief.
Back pain is categorized as chronic when it lasts 3 months or longer. And while surgery may be necessary in some cases, doctors at Johns Hopkins say there are alternatives. Physical therapy can help with back pain. Patients learn better posture, gain flexibility and core strength, all of which helps their condition improve. Yoga and meditation can help fight the emotional turmoil that comes from coping with chronic back pain. Mindfulness exercises can train your mind to not focus on the physical discomfort. Changes in your diet and other lifestyle modifications may also help relieve back pain. Other non-surgical options include massage and acupuncture, nerve ablations where nerves are destroyed to ease pain, and anti-inflammatory medications or muscle relaxants might help. Also, give up the smokes. Johns Hopkins says nicotine has been known to make pain worse and slow down the healing process. These tips may help you avoid surgery and the long recovery process. Remember to discuss any course of action with your doctor. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
Now, your first defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
You know, sometimes, there's no other answer but surgery. Just ask my dad. He had a back fusion done a couple weeks ago. And, sometimes surgery is the answer, but sometimes it isn't. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the current temperatures out there to kick off this weather segment. And, boy, the temperatures are really chilly out there. This is part of the reason why it's very slick out there. It's not so much the fact because the snow is a-fallen. It's the fact that the temperatures are a-freezing. And it's 30 in Dunkirk right now, 32 in Erie. Again, nothing in Jamestown because the observation station at the airport is still down. 33 in Buffalo, 34 in Niagara Falls, 28 in Olean, and also 28 in Wellsville in Allegheny County. So, man, the temperatures are really chilly compared to where they were. It's Thursday, so you know what that means? We're looking ahead to the weekend. Let's take a look at that weekend planning forecast. Now, for Saturday, rain showers throughout the day, but it will be a tad milder, 41 to 48. And then on Sunday, rain showers will continue, but there's going to be some breaks in it leading to some partly cloudy skies. How about that? 53 to 57. Woo, man, spring comes back. And so, yeah, take a look at this. The sunset time, 6 o'clock tomorrow. Sunset comes up at 6 o'clock on the dot. Yes, we are adding more time to the sunset time. It's going to feel nice. Doppler vision on a regional scale. This is that cold front that blasted by our area. You can see the snow, the rain, and the mix. These two high pressure systems up here in Canada are setting up a high pressure ridge. That doesn't look like that's going to bother us, unfortunately, because this ultimately brings us the good weather, but that doesn't look like that's really going to bother us. We can see all the snow, the rain, and the mix falling across our area from that storm system that's coming across our region. Now, of course, we still do have that winter weather advisory in effect for all of the southern tier counties. That's basically Chautauqua, Cattaraugus, Allegheny County, going all the way out into central New York. That goes until 4 p.m. This afternoon for the potential for slick roads and a couple inches of snowfall today. So the Weather Service issued that last night. Let's break down today's forecast on MetroCast. 35 degrees at 1 o'clock. Snow will continue, but yeah, so winter. What do you want? As we go to 5 o'clock, 36 degrees. We'll have a nice break in the snow coverage though, but it won't be, but it'll still be cloudy. As we go to about 9 o'clock, 31 degrees, dark and gray. So yeah, not going to be a very good night for stargazing, but clouds will remain, but that actually does keep us cooler when we have the clouds. Let's take you through that on Future Scan. You can see the snow now. Then the snow looks like it actually backs off. It moves to the east, and then we get into this clearing sector. Again, the model trying to paint us maybe partly cloudy skies. I don't think that'll be the case. I think the clouds will just be socked in all throughout the day today. And then as we go into tomorrow, more clouds start to stream in from the south as we get more rain that'll work in. Again, this model only goes out so far, but again, this is going to be the cloud cover that comes our way, plus with more rain for tomorrow. Now, the overall snowfall totals that we are expecting, this is from one of our models here. This is, of course, our exclusive model data. This is our in-house Vipercast model that's exclusive to us. And you can see we have 1 to 2 inches around Jamestown. This is an overall storm total. About 1 to 2 inches, 2 to 3 once you work out toward Olean. Lesser amounts once you work up here. Take a look at Buffalo. Nada. Nothing. And then as you go out toward Rochester, only about half an inch to about an inch out there. And then 3 to 5 once you work out towards central New York. This is where the heaviest snow is going to be, because this is where that center of that storm system is tracking. So I just want to let you know that if you walk out the door today, you look up or you look down at the ground and you see snow and you go, where in the world was Hunter? He was here telling you. I'm speaking to myself in the third person. I realize that. Tomorrow, take a look at this. We go back into the 40s with rain. Once again, spring is back in the air once again. We go into the mid to upper 40s once again. Take a look at that 49 around the Lake Erie shoreline. Eastward in Cattaraugus County, same story here. Mid to upper 40s will be showing up. Spring is in the air. It'll make you want to spray, it'll make you want to stomp your feet and sing, "The hills are alive this spring," that song. Next 7 days of your life are coming up on the screen, brought to you by Quick Solutions. There is the first 3 of them, and 47 as an average high for tomorrow. We go back to 46 on Saturday, and take a look at that, 55 on Sunday, and temperatures go back down to the 40s for early next week. But hey, Tuesday and Wednesday, partial sunshine. Boy, that's a mouthful.
What did we tell you, Mr. Hunter, about the singing?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Next in sports, a win for the Bonnies last night. Our Ryan Hedrick with that and more. Stay with us.
First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at PhoneZoneShop.com.
Phone Zone Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending in Western New York. St. Bonaventure is about as hot as you can get right now. They've now won 9 straight games after beating Duquesne in front of a very, very excited audience last night. 73-67, the final score. It was a defensive struggle for St. Bonaventure, who's now 21-6, but they now have their longest winning streak in 48 years. More importantly, they remained in a tie for second place in the A-10 with an 11-4 conference record. They played VCU on Saturday. Jalen Adams, after the game.
That's been the story of our team all year. We haven't always played well on offense, and we haven't always defended well, but we found a way to win. And guys have stepped up. Marty had a double-double. Bort, I don't think he scored single digits in the last, I don't know how many games. So as long as those, Drees got 11 and 8. These numbers I didn't even see yet. So if guys keep stepping up like that, I think we'll be tough to beat.
So St. Bonaventure will travel to VCU on Saturday for an 8 p.m. tip-off. The game will air on the CBS Sports Network. Let me take you to St. Joe's last night. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, showed no love to the home team. George Mason, with time winding down, fumbling the ball. Look at this. He hit the 3 to end the game, and the announcer said they thought they were going to overtime. No, sir. No, you're not. George Mason wins the game, and let me tell you, this happened again because it was January 10th when Mason hit a 3 to beat St. Joe's at the buzzer, but that game was in Virginia. This game was in Philadelphia. I guess you could say Mason owns St. Joe's. Great comeback story about linebacker Ryan Shazier, who is commenting on his spinal injury in his first interview since the December injury on the Monday Night Football game versus the Bengals. Shazier said in the interview that he just wants to get back, that he wants to be in the Hall of Fame one day. What a comeback for this young man whose career looked done. A testament to the Steelers' doctors, a testament to his work ethic, and we wish him the best and a speedy recovery. From the Phone Zone Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick, powered by Express Bike and Auto. It all unfolds here.
Do news like no one else. Investigations that get results.
The Jamestown Police Department recently arrested her grandson Julio after he was involved in a hugging incident.
Why was she that close? What was going on?
WNY News Now investigates, standing up for you while holding the powerful accountable. If you have a problem, we're here to help. WNY News Now.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
And welcome back to News Now. A look at the updated Olympic medal count. Norway gained a gold medal last night, now boasting a total of 35. Canada remains in third with 9 gold medals, 7 silver, 8 bronze. And the United States had a big win last night. More on that in just a second. We've secured 4th in the overall count with a total of 21 medals, 8 gold, 7 silver, and 6 bronze. Tonight, watch the women's gold medal finals in figure skating, the gold medal finals in short track, and the men's curling, all on NBC. And a Western New York native is now an Olympic gold medalist. Emily Falzer and Team USA's women's hockey team defeated Canada early Thursday morning to take home gold. The game went into overtime and a shootout. The U.S. won 3-2 in the shootout after a 2-2 tie in regulation. It's the first time in 20 years the women's hockey team has won gold. And on the rocks, frozen or straight up, How you take it? Take your pick, because today is National Margarita Day! Woo! Margaritas are the most common tequila-based cocktail served in the U.S. Other ingredients, of course, are usually mixed in there, like triple sec, lime, or lemon juice. Dozens of bartenders claim to have started National Margarita Day, so it's unclear how it all began, but bars and restaurants across the country today are offering deals and specials, so look out for those as well. Also check out National Margarita Day on social media to see how people are celebrating. Dakota, how will you be celebrating, sir? You like margaritas.
Yes, I do. Margaritas. That is the good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Margaritas. Those are fantastic little drinks.
I'm kind of disappointed in our producers, because I figured we'd have margaritas for this segment.
You're not 21 yet, Justin.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
True. We can't break the law.
Yeah,
I'm so
we
close,
can't do that.
people. I'm so close.
You see, I'm the old fuddly dud sitting here on this anchor desk because I'm almost 24, so I'm the old fuddly dud.
Is A.D. Simcoe still standing out in the snow right now? He's probably like, what the hell's going on here, people?
You're like, oh, geez.
I know. So big deal with Team USA, man. I mean, that's a big win against a huge rival to the north. You know, we always talk about the rivalry between Canada, Miracle on Ice, not too far from here. And for the women's hockey team, just a big win, and a Western New York native coming out with gold.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
For me, I try to follow the Olympics pretty closely, you know, the whole camaraderie, the spirit of the country coming together. And I was really bummed that we weren't on that top 5 medal count for a while. It was kind of almost like an eye-opener. Like, you know, the great United States is getting its butt kicked. But so it's good for them, and really, you know, good for the globe. Everyone coming together with such a great event. And these athletes are so good. Like, you're good at weather, but they are, like, so good at, like, hockey, curling, skiing, half pipe. Like, that is their life. Like, 24/7. It's almost hard to fathom.
We should make weather forecasting part of the Olympics.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do, like, you could have, like, different trials with, like, measuring snow, how quickly you can get a forecast together, how to fix Doppler problems, how to get your graphics right.
Yeah.
What if the CG's covering your graphics? What do you do?
Yeah.
What if you're wearing green? How do you cope?
Oh, boy.
You got a raging producer in your ear who's yelling at you because you're talking too long? That's good.
So, speaking of which, our producer is literally yelling at me. So, why don't we take a look at that Quick Solution 7-day forecast, because we've gone on way too long with that. So, again, 36 degrees for today, and a winter weather advisory remains in effect until 4 o'clock this afternoon. That is the potential for slick roads and a couple inches of snow. Higher totals found in the eastern southern tier because of where that storm system is tracking off. 47 for tomorrow, 46 Saturday, 55 Sunday. That's a heat wave, but not as big of a heat wave as we had just a couple days ago. Temperatures fall back down for early next week into the 40s, but hey, old man winter goes back on vacation after today. But do not get used to it, because I've been hinting at this for the past week. Around the 6th of March, there's signs that things will be changing, not in a good fashion.
Not looking good. I'll take that 50. It's just going to be a little wet.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
It's going to be wet, but, you know.
Cindy here on our comment stream, she says, come on, Dakota. Can't you make it go away and stay away? Please.
Well.
Lots of Z's. Wait. Furthermore, she says, don't make me go out and hunt down that groundhog.
Well, you know what?
Thank you, Cindy.
It's like what we say, people. The groundhog is not a meteorologist.
Why not?
And
Storm says hello too. Hey, Storm.
Our old producer. Hello, Storm.
He commented as the page. I wonder if he still has admin access. I guess he does.
Oh, boy.
Don't do it. No, we love you, Storm. You're not going to do anything.
We're talking about insider stuff right on the air. You get to, talk
right.
with,
I just got a message to Ryan. Take Storm off right now if you're listening. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, boy.
No, he's good. All right. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
For that, of course, we're back right here tomorrow with a TGIF edition of News Now. In the meantime, check us out on WNYNewsNow.com. Have a great day.
See you tomorrow.